TuneIn and iHeartRadio. Or download it and podcast it later. Just some of the many ways you can listen to The Fan.
Hey, Rubes, this football season, Bell Bank is giving one KFAN listener each week $1,000 to pay it forward to a charity of their choice. Just head over to KFAN.com, keyword contest, to learn more and enter today. That's KFAN.com, keyword contest. And I'm happy to report the Power Hour is live. KFAN.com/watch is where you can find it. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
Yeah, if you want to see what these sexy folks look like. JG's over there. Tyler George is over there. Who else is over there? Oh, .com Tom Pelissero. Which one is it? This one? Down here? Did you send me this one down here? There you go. Oh, look at that. Who's running this thing?
Nick Madden.
Nick's over there. Do you know why Nick's running this, Corey?
Because Zach has to play?
He's got to play. I keep forgetting you're even involved. And I apologize.
I don't blame you. I keep forgetting, too.
Tyler, how's your life, buddy?
Things are pretty good, Hawk. Staying down tonight for the Twins game.
Yeah.
Little Airbnb in the area, have some fun. So looking forward to it, filling up the schedule. And little news for myself, too. I'm going to break this here. I'm now the first ever athlete commission chair for our sport to have a vote on the board of directors for World Curling. We've been waiting 11 years to get a vote for the athletes.
That's awesome.
It's important to vote.
Yeah, so essentially the Athlete Commission represents all the elite curlers around the planet. We're their spokespeople. And I was elected chair of the commission this spring when the outgoing chair's term came up. And we had a seat on the board as of 22, but no vote. So most Olympic sports do have an athlete or athlete commission chair on their board as a voting member. And at the Congress this past weekend in Montreal that we were at, the General Assembly voted without a single no vote. It wasn't unanimous because there were a couple abstentions, that the Athlete Commission chair will have a voting seat on the board. So that I'm the first ever to have that.
All right. Did you have to bribe anybody?
Luckily, no. I was ready. I mean, we had the hotel bar with, I'll get you a couple and we'll talk about
That's
this.
How it's done.
Fantastic,
no,
man.
it was
Good
great.
for you.
Yeah, man, it's
a big thing for our sport.
Yeah.
So more for that than for me.
More importantly, what do you look for in an Airbnb? What are you scrolling through to make a selection?
Rare occasion for me,
right?
but it was proximity to the stadium for this one, just so we could walk over. It's like 15 minutes.
What kind of amenities are we talking here? What'd you get?
Not much.
Keyless entry?
Dining area.
That's actually the first line of the list here.
Yep.
Not much.
Yeah, Wi-Fi. No, it's a nice looking place, but I mean, there's no like hot tub or anything like
Why
that.
is there
It's
a swing in here?
Amenities.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few hidden amenities.
We'll
probably.
burn sheets.
Yeah,
Free Wi-Fi?
free Wi-Fi. We got that.
That's
yeah.
huge.
There it
Free
is.
Wi-Fi, close bed, nice area to hang around, have a drink. Then I'm good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Airbnb. No breakfast, though.
Yeah.
No,
Airbnb.
don't need that.
Just the Airbnb.
I'll get that at the hotel this morning already before I head over to the Airbnb.
You know, the NB's kind of false advertising, isn't it? I mean, it's supposed to be bed and breakfast, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Where's the breakfast?
One of my favorite. This is why, Gerdzie, you should just come in on days that Zach is here and just react facially to what he says. That's been my favorite part of the morning so far.
Well, I'm still recovering that we were all seated in our regular spots.
Yep.
I'm sitting here. Hi, everybody. We've got Tom. We've got Tyler. And Halvey wanders in and handed us all our name sheets.
Yep.
I guess as confirmation that we're here, or is this like an attendance form?
To
we
make
need
sure you
fill
don't
out?
move.
Right. The last
For
couple
professional operation.
The last couple of months, Zach has put
Yes.
assigned seats here, right? Because
It's very nice.
The streaming numbers gigantic when there are ladies on the main camera. So he's made sure that the trolls like Matt Minster sit in
GQ
the dark.
shooters.
Yeah.
Right? Lawyer Lambert, who sat back there.
My sheet one day was on the performance room. It
Exactly.
wasn't even in the
Right.
studio. I walked in and saw my name completely
Zach's
down the hall.
defense, too, don't these have ad reads on them if you're doing an ad read? So it's kind of part of
Sometimes,
protocol?
but normally
I'm
that's
trying
just
to
for
help
me
him
and
there.
Chris.
Not this one.
Not any of
this
these.
is just-
no.
This was just to make sure you don't move because we have everything set up for all of our graphics and everything.
Oh, so the graphics are for the
yes.
camera.
Did any of the three of you have the urge to get up and change seats before 8:15?
Not till these things came.
well,
Now
Now
you
you
really
want
want
to.
to. Now we feel kind of forced into it.
Here's a question for you guys. Now, .com Tom and Justin Gaard, did you guys start at the same time? Because memory serves that you almost did, right?
I was
been close.
first. but
Time
we
was
did
a little bit
overlap.
first.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There was overlap. Yeah.
I
You guys were like
interned
a
here
year.
in 2001 and then started back in 03. I think
Okay.
July or June or July 03.
I got here September 03
Gotcha.
as an intern.
All right.
And the legend that is Tom Pelissero.
There he was.
Already a legend.
He was. He was .com Tom.
He was leaving vapor trails, man. He was on his way.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy. The rest of you guys ain't done S.
Yeah.
I know.
Only got the name because the person who had the job the year before was .com Dave.
Is that right?
I never knew .com Dave.
And they just applied it to me.
Works way better for
We
you.
applied it to
I know,
we
right?
applied it to the next guy too. It didn't really have the same zip. It didn't. Well, the rhyme.
Yeah, you're right.
It helps.
It is about the rhyme.
.com Tom.
Yeah, that's
Remember
right.
when we used to have to do Rube Chat like prize giveaways and contests?
I remember it all, Corey.
Oh my
I
God!
remember
I
it
named
all.
Rube Chat.
Did you really?
I was working with Jeremy Sinan over
Of
there in
course.
the corner of this building, and it was, hey, we're starting this message board. What should we call it?
Wow.
And I was like, why don't we just call it Rube Chat?
Yep.
Genius.
Name was great. It was all downhill after that.
Yeah, the Rube Chat parties. It became a thing.
It was like QAnon and Reddit combined.
Only worse.
About us.
About us,
Yeah.
right? Again, I will never understand how
Rubenon.
we somehow filled a message board of our listeners with the listeners specifically who hated us the most.
It was unbelievable.
It was unbelievable.
Well,
that-
that's who's on message boards.
But that's what I'm
You don't go on
saying
message
is-
boards because you're like, boy, I'm happy today.
Right, but we didn't know that really 20, 22 years ago. It was
No.
like, hey, let's give all of our listeners and fans a community to kind of like meet each other and talk and, discuss segments. And it was essentially just, all these guys are the worst. It's like, then why are you here every single day?
Got a lot of clicks out of that, I think.
Really,
They're
did.
all listening
A
right
lot of
now.
clicks. Yeah.
Man, they
Hop
hated us.
on.
Still do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've heard the Reddit thread on the Power Trip specifically and KFN is just
It's a nightmare.
a nightmare.
It's a
I
nightmare.
go on there when I'm feeling good about myself.
Yeah.
Want to bring yourself down a little
Can't
bit?
imagine.
I'm having too good a day.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Let's go over to Reddit.
I can't do the Reddit. We've got one of our news desk people who specifically reads Reddit for our show. He does other things too that are more important, but he'll every day be like, all right, here's the top few things on Reddit. Because I'm like, thank God you're doing it because I'm not doing
Oh
it.
my gosh, yeah. Yeah.
Just in terms of what they're talking about, or
Yes, and
because you
it's
can't use it
always
as a
like
news source.
it's always like Joe Burrow was squeezing a water bottle with his wrist. What does it mean? And that's the number one thing on Reddit today. I'm like,
He had to address that.
he's coming
didn't
off
he?
a
Yeah.
significant surgery or a ligament, so he's probably trying to keep it. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but God knows we addressed it in the A block last
Just
night.
think about how many of those things we do as normal humans every day. Like, oh, I got to loosen that up, and we're not getting hit by 300-pound men on a constant basis.
Well, don't speak for yourself.
He's still
Yeah.
loosen up that wrist 3-4 times a day.
That's right.
He has
That's
to
right.
at least 3 times a day. You know what? Thanks to Builders Remodelers. This would be fan fight, but you had a Tua question.
Yeah, I want to get to two things because one is scary, one is hilarious. The scary one is Tua again last night. We'll start with you, Tom. Bills won 31-10 over the Dolphins. James Cook, Dolphins' brother, with 3 touchdowns.
good.
But
Really good
Tua,
Yeah.
3 interceptions. He did not look good. And then it was even worse. He got a concussion, got knocked out of the game, collided with DeMar Hamlin. It's a name we all remember. So this is something Parrish can relate to. That is Tua's 4th diagnosed concussion. That doesn't mean he hasn't had more than that, even if they were minor ones. 4th diagnosed concussion. I've already seen Des Bryant this morning. Basically, I know it's Des.
I saw the viral tweet, and this is kind of where I stand on this, which is, first of all, concussions are a brain injury. We are not on the outside qualified to diagnose really anything, but certainly not brain injuries. And so
Right.
the people who will be involved in determining when Tua is okay to play again are going to be Tua, his personal doctors, the Dolphins doctors, the neurological specialists that he saw back in 2022. He saw more than one, the nation's leading specialists, and what they essentially told him was another concussion for you will put you at no greater risk than anybody else having a concussion.
Jeez.
Which is unbelievable.
He played a year and a
Right.
half.
That doesn't sound right. And again, I don't know what I'm talking about, but that just doesn't line up with what they keep telling us about how over time
this is-
it gets worse.
And certainly there are studies that would indicate there's, I'm not the foremost medical
we get
expert, but certainly there is a correlation between whether it's severity of concussion, frequency of concussion, just total head hits. There's a lot of different studies. It's just a lot of different things. But it's not the black and white of a Des Bryant tweet. You know who's not going to be involved? Who's not going to be involved in Tua's return to play?
Des Bryant?
Former players, the media, fans. I get it. I understand. Like, these are, let's not forget this too. There are players in the league who have more concussions than Tua Tagovailoa, and that's not to minimize what Tua has gone through here. But Denzel Ward's had like 5 different concussions, and he's still playing football. Tua has had two of the scariest concussions, and they both occurred on national TV.
The worst.
The one in Cincinnati 2 years ago where he's knocked out, and then the one last night. In both cases, you see his body go into what they call the fencing position. That is a common, not all the time, but certain people who have concussions go into a fencing posture, meaning your arms coming up like this. It's frightening to look at. It does not necessarily indicate the severity of the concussion. And so the Dolphins, who, let's remember, a month and a half ago gave Tua a contract that included $167 million in injury guarantees. You can fairly infer from that contract that the Dolphins were not of the mind that one more concussion would end Tua's career. In other words, you don't commit $167 million and go, boy, if he takes one shot the wrong way, that's it. And we're out all the money, and we've committed the franchise to this. So, again, the Dolphins, though, don't drive this. An independent neurologist would need to clear him. He absolutely is going to see these neurological specialists. This could take time. I know Al Michaels immediately was going, well, 10 days till the next game. We'll see if he can get through the protocol. Like, all of this, like the optimistic and the pessimistic, like, let's just pump the brakes here. Tua's going to have to make decisions for himself, and he's going to do that with a great deal of medical guidance. For the Dolphins in the short term, and like one of the indelible images last night was Mike McDaniel kissing Tua on the head as he left the field. Mike McDaniel is a very, very compassionate person, and he has tied his coaching career to, I can do this with Tua, where other coaches, including Brian Flores, for better or worse, thought this guy can't do it. McDaniel said he can. Chris Greer obviously believes, drafted him over Justin Herbert. Stephen Ross, the organization, believes in Tua Tagovailoa. One of the issues you're going to have, even setting aside for a second the medical, is back in 2022, multiple times, there was a massive, massive public outcry that we've never seen before about a concussion that Tua needs to retire. And it's on TV right now, but it was on TV the entire last hour.
Yeah, it was.
Everywhere I was flipping this morning. It'll be everywhere on social media. It will be a nonstop, people screaming, people aiming to come out the strongest against brain injuries. Bold stance there. But Tua's got to make personal health decisions. He'll do that with the guidance of doctors here. It might take some time to get some answers, and so the Dolphins they got a few extra days here, but they're going to have to figure out, short term at least, can we roll with Skylar Thompson? If we think this is going to be longer with Tua, do we go try to bring in somebody else? Those are the football things that they're going to have to work out.
It's interesting, though. I don't want to belabor too much longer. I apologize. But it's interesting, though, with the NFL and Goodell and the way you have to be so conscious of public opinion, and especially when we're talking to CE and concussions, do they put pressure on the Dolphins or even to not play anymore?
There's protocols. That's the whole thing. There's protocols in return to play. Every player takes a baseline exam, and until their scores, when they do the post-concussion exams, get back to the baseline, they're not allowed to return to the field. Yeah. At some point, if a player wants to play, and we've got multiple high-level former or current athletes in this room, at some point, you have to... I looked at Hawk this morning. I just said, what happened to the rest of him? He looks like he's in shape to do a triathlon or something over there.
Thank you.
But you have to make these decisions for yourself. And some guys are going to go, you know what? I don't want to do it. I can't pretend that I would even have the guts or the courage to go out there and constantly risk serious injury to my brain or otherwise every single week. You have to be built different to play in the NFL. And so you would have a significant issue if the league tried to stop a player who wants to play, who's medically cleared from playing. And again, there are many steps in this process now to getting the medical clearance, but you're going down a slippery slope if you start saying that, Could you put in legislation at some point that a player with X number of concussions has to wear a guardian cap? I think the union may push back on that. There's a lot of different things, labor and otherwise, that would go into anything like that. As it stands right now, no, the league is not going to stop any player from being on the field. They absolutely, along with the union, are going to make sure the protocols are followed. But the protocols probably eventually are going to clear Tua Tagovailoa. It's what happens after that.
All right, the other thing quickly, just because it's the opposite of that, it's hilarious. The Twins cut minor league catcher Derek Bender for tipping pitches to opposing batters in a game that would have eliminated them from playoff contention because he was telling teammates he didn't want the season to continue. So he intentionally told the other team which pitches were coming. They got rocked. This is the Fort Myers Twin squad, the Mighty Muscles. They lost. He was a 6th-round pick this year, already tired of baseball, wanted the season to end. So tipped pitches, they lost, and his season's over. The third semifinal of the Initials Invitational.
That's the first time hearing this.
It's unbelievable.
He's
that's
given us a
unbelievable,
great
man.
term now, too. Like, if you're at a party and it's just time to go, what do you think, fellas? Maybe we tip a few pitches and get moving here?
It's a different bender. It's a different connotation of
I
bender.
think it's over.
Should we bender?
Semifinal 3 after this, and one of you has a crack at $73,500.
Next, it's the Initials game featuring the St. Paul Fed.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability.
Your needs. Get a quote and find why over 1 million small business owners trust them at thehartford.com/smallbusiness.
Listen to NFL Daily with Greg Rosenthal on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search NFL Daily to start listening.
Hey, DQ fans, they've got the deal of the century for you. Download the DQ app and get buy one, get one free Blizzard treats. Just like that, you can get any 2 Blizzard treats for the price of 1 for a limited time only. Happy tastes good.
Oh, that sounds so good. You know it sounds good. Lots of stuff from Builders Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com. It's Chris Hockey here. You can save up to $400 off per beautiful door or patio door at buildersremodelers.com right now. You need a door? $400 off. Come on now. Improve the look of your home from the incredible selection of doors and patio doors at Builders Remodelers and save big money. How about this? 5 years, no interest, or save 25% off the industry best Elements windows. Guess who? That's right, buildersandremodelers.com. So many reasons to check them out. Siding, windows, doors, roofing. They do great work. They've been doing it for more than 70 years. I always say it. Nobody does it better than buildersandremodelers.com. Proud partner of your Minnesota Twins, buildersandremodelers.com.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? Huh? That's why you should shower with Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash instead of plain old bar soap. Love your skin by super hydrating it with vitamin B3 and glorious notes of vanilla and shea. Did you know that my superhydrated skin is the second largest organ of my body? The first is my heart. Old Spice. Men have skin too. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7 renewing moisture. With daily use.
You're free now. Free to fill your feed with impossibly chonky chonkers. Free to be everything you imagine, and then some. That's how it feels to have Quantum Fiber Internet. Your world unleashed. Learn more at quantumfiber.com. Limited availability. Service in select locations only.
Hi, everybody. My name is Chris Hockey. I'm here for Cultivated CBD at cultivatedcbd.com. I'm super excited to be telling you about this because, well, I'm sort of surprised, to be honest with you, that I can actually talk to you plainly about these products. Because, you know, you're all adults, but they kept saying you guys were not capable of hearing me say this. But now we all know I can say it. You've seen my face on hemp-infused beverage cans all over the upper Midwest. I don't look that great, but the beverage is delicious. It's called Lemon Lime Afterglow. All the cultivated flavors, they're all available in hundreds of different retail locations like Quick Trip and Cub Foods and Total Wine and many more. They're alternative health drinks, is what they call them. They're amazing. There's organic ingredients. There's real fruit. There's absolutely nothing artificial. And you can taste the difference from Cultivated. It just tastes better because Cultivated really cares about such things. So you can get these delicious drinks online, or you can get them at Quick Trip. You can get them at Cub Foods. You can get them at Total Wine and just kind of cruise into the evening. That's what Lemon Lime Afterglow is all about. Just cruising into the day, feeling good. CultivatedCBD.com. Use the code KFAN to receive 15% off. You'll also receive fast and free shipping directly to your door. I love these drinks. I love all the products from CultivatedCBD.com. Don't forget KFAN, 15% off your order. Cultivate a little joy in your life. Do it this weekend. Go ahead.
Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 car today.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go online at carsforkids.org to donate today.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey with my buddy Ian Youngstedt of Youngstedts, and it's time to get ready for fall, Ian.
Yeah, right now you can save up to $250 on select sets of tires.
And remember, you always get a $50 Youngstedts gift card with the purchase of any set of 4 tires.
We do so much more than tires. Complete auto repair, collision, and auto body repair.
And you can wash your car as often as you like with our unlimited car wash memberships at our car wash and detail centers in Excelsior, Chanhassen, and Maple Grove.
Our family taking care of your family since 1971.
See Youngstedts.com for locations, coupons, and deals.
Purple Friday, brought to you by Franzen Bank and Trust.
You're listening live to The Power Trip on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
It's time for the 2024 Initials Invitational, presented by St. Paul Federal Credit.
All right, it's time. Let's go. No more wasting time. No more messing around. These are the Final 4 that are trying to fight for a spot in the finals against AJ Mansour and Mike Grimm. They're already in, but let's go around the room and see who could be the third finalist. This is game 539 in Initials history. Let's meet Tyler George. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He won a gold medal in curling, which is a real sport. He's on the board.
Real thing. It happened.
Hawk, what happens if Tyler wins today?
Tyler's sponsored today by Radco and Radco.com. If Tyler wins, you'll receive 10% off your entire order now through Monday in-store or online at Radco.com when you use the promo code Initials. Discount does not apply to toppers, but it does everything else. Thank you, Radco. Go, Tyler.
Zach Halverson is the Rudy of this game. We'll see if he can get that one final sack at the end of the game. Zach, what happens if you win?
I am sponsored today by our friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. Head on over to your local Lunds and Byerly's and take advantage of the buy one, get one free sale going on all 7th Avenue Pizza. And if I win today, tweet at MeatSauce1 and take 7th Avenue Pizza through the end of Sunday, and one lucky winner will win $100 to put towards restocking their freezer with 7th Avenue Pizza.
NFL Network's Tom Pelissero is statistically off to one of the best starts in Initials history for a career. He's off to a blazing start. Let's see if he can add a finals appearance to his resume. Chris, what happens if Tom wins?
Tom is sponsored today by our good friends at ABC American Building Contractors. And if he wins today, tweet at Mark D. Parrish and tag at ABC Will Help through the end of Sunday. And one lucky winner will receive a $100 Visa gift card.
Justin Gaard is the reigning, defending champion of Initials. He won last year against Nordo and AJ. Justin trying to get back to the finals today. He is in the correct seat, thanks to Zach. Hawk, what happens if JG wins?
JG sponsored today by our great friends at Great Clips. And if he wins today, you can tweet at Marnie Gellner and tag at Great Clips today through the end of Sunday. And one lucky winner will win 1 year of free haircuts at Great Clips. Thank you, Great Clips.
And fantastic news for all of you. You can buy the home version at initialsgame.com. Version 4 and 5 available now.
Don't care.
That's Initials
Really?
Game. Yes.
If
Initials.
I wanted to play, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Play at home. Initialsgame.com.
What if I wanted to go play with other people?
Yeah.
Not these guys.
I'm glad you organically brought that up. Initials Game Live, there are bars all over the Twin Cities where you can play this. They're adding more all the time. By the end of the year, it's going to be something like 20-ish or so.
Right here in the Twin Cities.
Yes, and beyond, Tyler, and beyond.
Because I never get invited other than the tournament. I'd like to play a little bit more than 4 times a year.
There's
or
one in Edina at the end of the month.
Is that right?
That is right.
Okay.
Where is it?
And Dan.
Wooden Hill?
Oh, Wooden Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
never been there. It always looks busy.
There you go.
It's right by Minnesota-made hockey.
Initialsgamelive.com. All right, but before we play this is the semis. Semifinal number 3. One of you has a shot at $73,500.
Now it's time for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Jackpot.
That's right. You heard him. $73,500. You looking to buy a new car? Save money in your current car loan. Do it with St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Now offering car loan rates as low as 6.29%. Apply today at stpaulfcu.org/KFAN. Federally insured by the NCUA. Get on the phones now. 1-800-320-5326.
All right, this thing goes up $500 every week. Thanks to our friends at St. Paul Federal Credit Union. And I just got these last 2 packets out of the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Vault. Whatever one is not selected today will be the finals packet for next week. There are 2 left, packet number 1 and packet number 2. I got to think, who's the lowest seed here?
Tyler George.
Tyler by a sliver.
The 12th seed.
Ooh, man, think about that.
Is the low.
The 4
I got
of
a
you.
lot of questions about the pool play and how we got to.
This is a group of death.
It is.
No
My
reseed,
goodness.
huh?
Yeah, no reseed. It was just how the bracket worked out. But man, that one last week
This
a little
how the bracket
bit
worked out.
lighter than this one.
I'd like to be on the Initials board of directors and have a vote about how this whole thing goes.
Tyler is the lowest seed. Fate in your hands. You want packet 1 or packet 2?
We're going numero uno.
You're going 1. All right. Packet number 1. Let's see if you can win somebody $73,500. Again, if they get one right, they win $250. If they get them both right, they win the progressive jackpot, which is now up to a record $73,500. What is your name and where are you from?
Tony B. from South St. Paul.
Tony from South St. Paul. Tony, how would $73,500 change your life?
It would change it dramatically.
Cool. What would you spend it on? Like hookers and blow?
Move to St. Paul. Take the South out of it.
Probably not, no.
Okay, not hookers. That's good. Well, Tony, all you have to do is tell me the right 2 letters, and I'll give you $73,500. What do you want to guess?
We're going to go A as in apple and S as in snake.
A as in apple and S as in snake. All right, A-S. For a shot at $73,500, Tony in South St. Paul is going A-S. Does he have at least one right for $250? And is he alive for $73,500? No. Sorry, Tony. Hey, Tony, just out of curiosity, sorry to break your heart. Tony, what's your last name? Or at least what does your last name start with?
It starts with a B.
Okay.
It was the initials of my girlfriend.
Oh, you went with your girlfriend's initials.
Oh, well, I hope that works out for you.
Your own,
Yeah, it's her fault.
Your own initials would have won you $250, but be selfish in the future. Sorry, dude. Take it easy, Tony. Yeah, the reason why I asked, because his name is Tony, and the initials for game 539, just double T. T and T. T.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Oh, you might not
He's
want
right
to say
there.
that because that might be a thing here in a second.
Well,
but whatever.
nobody's thinking about that.
That's
by
the
this
Jana
point.
Shortle rule of yelling out
It's
possible
only been
answers.
on half the show.
You never know. Maybe that's one of them.
I wonder how long they've
He's
been
on
dating.
the screen right now.
That's got to be a pretty new relationship. You know, to do the initials of your girlfriend.
100%. They're not married.
No.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't
That's
do that
my
now.
wife. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Never.
And hence that's why he said, no, not hookers and blow. She's in the car with me.
You can't see a wink over the phone there.
Good point. All right, semifinal 3. The initials are double T.
Come on, Zach, go.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, Zach's playing.
Zach is playing,
Hi,
yes.
everybody.
Double T
Big fan.
number 1.
Clue number 1.
Mostly cylindrical.
Clue number 2.
Are often gray, brown, reddish, and more.
Clue number 3.
Offers structure and support.
Zach. Tree trunk?
Zach! Let's go!
He's in.
Zach!
Shock in the
On
world.
the board. He's playing loose. He doesn't care. He doesn't expect to win.
Look at him.
Tree
NVD.
Trunk gets Zach Halverson in the lead. Zach has 1. Here's number 2 of Double T.
Clue number 1.
Can backfire.
Clue number 2.
Is sometimes lighthearted.
Clue number 3.
Often distracts or frustrates.
Clue number 4.
This is prominent in professional wrestling.
Clue number 5.
This is heard.
Tom.
Gardsy?
Tom was first.
Trash talk.
Trash talk. Just by a sliver, Gerdsy. Yeah, Tom Pelissero. Trash talk. And we have a tie between Pelissero and Halverson. 1 apiece. Here is number 3 of Double T.
Clue number 1.
Strongly connected to the word no.
Clue number 2.
Involves an abundance of crying.
Gardsy.
Zach.
Gardsy was first.
Temper tantrum.
Wow.
Out. Zach, you rang in second. You can
that's
pass
what I was
over.
going to say. I'm passed.
All right, Zach is passing.
Clue number 3.
Features defiant behavior.
Clue number 4.
Often involves tantrums.
Clue number 5.
In theory, lasts exactly one.
Zach.
Yep.
Terrible twos.
That's right.
And Zach is back in the lead. You're on the right path, Gerdsy, but specifically the terrible twos.
I just learned you can retract a bid.
If you're second, yeah. If you ring in second, you can technically say that's what I was going to guess, and then you can back out. So yeah. Terrible twos gets Zach Halverson his second point.
Do you believe in miracles?
He's playing loose. He's playing loose. Here he comes. Tom has 1. Zach has 2. Here's number 4 of Double T.
Clue number 1.
Might be pushed.
Clue number 2.
Sometimes extremely detailed.
Clue number 3.
Might be powered.
Clue number 4.
One of these was used to explain a plan in Back to the Future 3.
Tom.
Yep. 3.
Time travel.
No! Pelissero out for the rest of number 4.
Clue number 5.
Often found on an oval or circular path. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
These are miniature replicas and are often played with by kids.
Zach.
Zach.
Tonka truck.
No, down to Gerdsy and Tyler. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Tyler.
Tyler. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gerdsy. 5, 4.
Tiny trucks.
Those are toy trains.
Oh.
It's a toy train would have been the right answer.
No. Yeah.
Back to
I
the
figured
Future
it was
3.
wrong, but
It was a great guess.
yeah.
Nobody
tough.
gets toy train, and Zach holds on to the lead still. Zach, you have 2. Tom, you have 1. Here's number 5 of Double T.
Clue number 1.
Dates back centuries.
Clue number 2.
Is extremely small.
Clue number 3.
One of the words is a body part.
Tom.
Yep.
Tom Thumb.
That's right.
Wow. Tom Thumb.
You knew that was going to be in there.
And Tom
knew Tom Thumb would be in
Pelissero.
there.
I almost guessed it on the first one.
I know.
I'm like, it sort of works.
Oh, yeah.
To quote Marty, I've been sitting
Centuries
on Tom
old.
Thumb.
It's funny because Sauce has been sitting on his own pinky. Tom has 2. Zach has. I am obsessed
Was
with you.
Mini Donuts a clue in there for Tom
no.
Thumb?
No, it was not.
Remember Tom Thumb?
Yes.
Yeah, I love those things.
Maybe if we had played this game a couple weeks ago, I could have done that, right? Tom Thumb donuts at the fair.
Correct.
A+. All right, we have a tie. Pelissero has 2. Zach has 2, but there's still tons of time. Here's number 6 of Double T.
Clue number 1.
Involves multiple fields, areas, or skills.
Clue number 2.
Features excelling or proficiency.
Clue number 3.
It can be found in sports, business, entertainment, and more.
Clue number 4.
This involves versatility and capability.
Clue number 5.
This is extremely valuable on Broadway.
Guardsy?
Go for it.
Toe tapping.
No.
I was thinking the same thing, man.
Yeah,
I was thinking the same thing.
Yep. Guardsy out for the rest of number 6. Or sorry, yeah, number 6. Here's clue 6 of number 6.
Clue number 6.
This is a performer who is good at acting, singing, and dancing. Tyler.
Triple threat.
That's a triple threat.
Nice job.
Man.
Triple threat. They can do it all, those triple threats.
Yeah.
I blame Tyler. He picked packet number 1.
I blame me.
6 to go. And the champ has yet to score, but you got tons of time. Nobody's pulling away because Zach and Tom each have 2. Tyler has 1. Here's number 7 of Double T.
Clue number 1.
Thousands of people choose to go here every year.
Clue number 2.
Started in 1923.
Clue number 3.
Immortalized Will Rogers and Soap Suds.
Clue number 4.
Involves research.
Clue number 5.
Known for black and scarlet.
Zach? Texas Tech?
That's right. And Zacho gets point number 3. That's the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Immortalize who in suds?
Will Rogers and Soap Suds is that's the horse, I believe. They have like a big statue on campus of Will Rogers and Soap Suds.
Okay.
You ever been to Lubbock?
Texas Tech. All right, Zach Halverson with the lead with 3.
That's a great story.
Tom has 2. Tyler has 1. JG yet to score. Everybody mathematically still in this one because there's 5 left.
Come on, Zacho.
Zacho, here we go. Here's number 8 of Double T.
Clue number 1.
Is often first, but not exclusively.
Clue number 2.
These could reflect a certain message or theme.
Clue number 3.
These are often heavily promoted.
Guardsy.
Go for it.
TED Talk.
Man.
I like how he's laughing at all of
I
his
got to
wrong
try.
answers.
I got to start taking some shots.
TED Talk. No, incorrect. Guardsy out for the rest of number 8.
Clue number 4.
Can be played and heard.
Zach. Title track?
Oh, my God. Those are title tracks, and Zach is starting to kick some ass.
Do we have
Zach
a camera
has
in his room, though?
4.
Like,
There's
where
a
is
camera
he
in that
even?
room.
Oh,
right
okay.
there. He's in that main room there.
Are we sure?
That's a title track. Wow, Zacho.
Whoa!
I'm mathematically eliminated, aren't I?
No, you need the last 4, though.
You got this, Guardsy.
Anything else, Guardsy, and we have a new champ. Otherwise, you are still mathematically in. There's 4 to go.
I'm feeling it.
Zach has 4. Tom has 2. Tyler has 1. Guardsy needs the final 4. Here's number 9 of Double T.
Clue number 1.
Not always, but commonly done individually.
Clue number 2.
Is competitive.
Tyler.
Go for it.
Table tennis.
Both of those fit, but incorrect. Tyler out for the rest of number 9.
Clue number 3.
Features a specific distance.
Clue number 4.
Involves speed. Zach.
Time trial?
Oh, my God. It's going to happen. We're so close. Zach Zach is on the brink of
too early.
taking down
Had that one too.
three titans
That was
of
in my
industry.
mind.
Wow,
Been
time
waiting for that.
If I
trial.
don't go early, I get it.
Here is the old situation. JG, you're mathematically out. Tyler, you're mathematically out. Tom, you need the last three. Any combination besides Tom getting the final three, and Zach walks it off. So Gerdsey, Tyler, and Zach all currently playing for Zach Halverson. Be cool, Zach. You played loose all morning. Don't get tense now. Zach going for the win. Pelissero needs the last three for the tie.
Do we even know if Nick Madden's available to run the stream?
He's not.
Yeah.
What, next Friday?
Yeah, there we
we'll
go.
figure it out. Next Friday is going to be on the brink of happening for Zacho if he just gets this one. Here's number 10. Zach going for the win of Double T.
Clue number 1.
Somewhat cylindrical.
Clue number 2.
The first word is slang for its origin.
Tom.
Tube top. Zach wins. Zach is moving on.
Fellas, should we tip some pitches here?
Zach is moving on to the finals. Finalist Zach Halverson. Didn't expect to say that phrase.
Wow.
Let's play these last
why you play
2.5
the game.
out. Yeah.
That's why you play the game.
Wow, Zach. No.
Yeah, these are tough.
These are
goodness.
tough. All right, let's finish. I don't know. And he has 5. He could really run up the score here and post a giant number.
Okay, calm down.
Let's see.
Clue number 3.
Often found on the side.
Tyler. Tater tots.
Yeah. Those are tater tots.
Now it's going to open
All
up.
right. Tyler gets point number 2. All right, Zacho's moving on, but let's play these
Do I
last
need to
two
get
out.
one to be invited next year?
No, but let's get one for pride, right?
Yeah, sure.
Here's number 11 of Double T.
Clue number 1.
Often involves deals or special offers.
Clue number 2.
This is an informal tradition.
Tyler.
Go for it.
Taco Tuesday.
That's right.
You're getting hot too late. That's Taco Tuesday. Here's the final item
Save
of
the
number.
easy ones for the end.
Well, you should have got some of those first ones.
Clue number 1.
Commonly connected to sudden stops.
Tom.
Go for it.
Teeter-totter.
Nope.
Zach.
Zach.
Tire tracks.
No. Down to Gerdsey and Tyler.
Oh, this is
Clue
intense
number
now.
2.
Occurs to the biggest.
Clue number 3.
One of the words is a body part.
Tyler.
Go for it.
Toe tap.
Nope, Gerdsey, you get all 3 clues just to
It's not going to
yourself.
help. I mean,
It's on you now.
Clue number 4.
Often connected to debilitating pain.
Okay.
turf
Clue
toe.
number
Turf toe
5.
is correct. Zach's going on to the final! Zach Halverson.
Wow.
The finals 1 week from today. AJ Mansour versus Mike Grimm versus Zach Halverson. A bracket that nobody had.
Grimmer's so excited.
No doubt.
Oh,
Because
my.
Grimmer thought no matter who of the 3 of you got to the finals, it would be AJ and Gerdsey or AJ and Tom or AJ and Tyler. Grimmer's like, I got no chance.
Grimmer's good. Grimmer's a good player.
Zach
He's very good.
Yeah.
into the finals.
Wow.
Zach, all right, Zach, now that it's
Trash
over.
talk, man. I needed that one to get me going.
True percent chance. What chance did you think you had before today started?
Like 1. I mean,
Look at it.
and I was worried too about the surge. Tyler is very streaky, particularly towards the end, and we just saw it there. It just came a little bit too late. But wow,
Breaking down the tape.
that was, man. I
Let's
studied.
go tip some pitches.
All I do is tape.
Man, all right, Zacho, what happens now that you've won?
Well, you can tag at Meat Sauce 1 and tag 7th Avenue Pizza through the end of Sunday. One lucky winner will win $100 to put towards restocking their freezer with 7th Avenue Pizza. Wow. Can't believe I read that.
Nobody was going to break your stride today, Zach.
No. Nobody's going to slow me down.
Playing loose. Gerdsey Adena takes the tough loss last night as a 21-point leader
Saw
at
that.
one point.
Yeah.
And now you get shut out by Zach.
Shutout, excuse me. Turf toe.
Good point.
Yeah,
I didn't
excuse me.
The game was so over, I forgot to give you that last
The
point. That's right.
The
You did
Edina
get
block
turf toe.
combined lost to Zach.
Yeah.
That is true as
2
well.
weeks ago,
You
I was
did get
thinking
turf toe.
Tom and I should be paid endorsers for Edina Public Schools.
Yep, not today.
anymore. Not anymore. The checks did not cash.
Go Bears, baby. Go Bears.
Getting sniped on, what'd
go.
you snipe me on? Trash talk?
Trash talk.
That hurt.
Trash talk, yep.
What a mess.
And I felt good. I felt good in my guesses.
I was in control at that point.
I felt
and then
convicted in my
just
guesses.
Nothing.
I killed myself going early on time trials. If I get that one, we're tied.
Yeah.
On the last one.
I was waiting for time trials. I was waiting for Tom Thumb.
And nobody got Toy Train. You don't remember Doc Brown pushing that toy train
Which Back
across?
to the Future was?
Back to the Future 3.
Yeah, I didn't make that one.
They were trying to figure out how that train was going to get up to 88 miles an hour by getting
tough,
pushed.
Because as soon as you say Back to the Future, then everybody in the
Time
room thinks
travel.
time travel, and you got to
Yes.
get that out of your head.
Texas Tech, I was nowhere.
Yeah, you didn't say the worst Back to the Future.
See, at least Tom's smart. It's by far the worst.
By far. Yeah.
First one's the only one that's an A+. The other two are...
The second one's weird and dark and tolerable. 3 is a bunch of nonsense.
And I'm proud of him for that.
That's the correct answer.
I love it.
Chris loves the
I
third
do.
one.
I like it. I like the cowboy stuff.
Well, I would like to play other than at Wooden Nickel or Wooden Hill.
Wooden Hill, sure.
Wooden Hill. It'd be nice to play every once in a while. You know?
100%.
Initialsgamelive.com and go play it at a bar around town.
Okay, that
Right here
makes
in town.
sense. I've got plenty of time.
Or you can get invited more than once a year
That'd be
during
great.
the tournament.
I'd love to
you can
come
in
back.
more. Just to make facial expressions, again, based on what Zach says or does.
That was the ultimate rope-a-dope. Halvey not being able to read for the first 90 minutes I was here and then just banging out initials. Unbelievable.
Oh, man. And then giving you place settings, basically, where you were all supposed to sit.
He's a football player.
He was playing chess today.
He's a football player.
No, he's not, PJ.
He put all three of you in a room, right, to forget that he even exists. He was just going to sit back there in the dark and just
We'll
keep
remember now.
Kaiser Soze on us, for God's sake.
We'll remember now.
Yep, that's right. I'm so proud of you, Zach. Well done.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah, this has been, wow, that's crazy. I can't believe it.
Do you have
Shut
anybody
up
you
now,
want
Zach. We got it.
Do you have anybody you want to thank? You
So
have the floor.
Yeah, you
I wanna-
This is the
unexpected.
worst Oscars speech ever.
I want to
from
thank
Zach.
I want to thank my grandma Marlene.
There you go. That's the
Yeah, good
that's
call.
the big one right there.
Yep.
That's the big one.
Good luck
She's
today,
right
buddy.
here with us today. You didn't. Nobody broke your stride because Grandma was in here, man.
Yep.
Good job. Congratulations.
All right, dude. Good luck today, Zacho. .com, Tom Pelissero, NFL Network. Where can people watch you on the NFL Network? I assume
Tonight,
today?
the Insiders, 6 p.m.
Insiders.
Central Time, every Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yeah.
Friday. Listen to the podcast. That's everywhere.
Your
Right on.
podcast is promoted more than our shows on
No
this
doubt.
station.
It really is.
And I couldn't tell you how to find it.
Yeah.
I Google it like
We'll
everyone else.
handle that.
Guerdsey, what's next for you?
Enough said today.
And
And
then-
then bumper to bumper.
Nevada tomorrow.
That's right. The Wolfpack. They're staying right across the street. Anybody see the big truck at the
No.
Double Tree?
Yeah,
Are they
what's up,
really?
y'all?
They're right
Otherwise,
here, huh?
that's a rope-a-dope. If they're not, their equipment truck is over there.
Is that right?
I drove by it.
And Tyler, what's next for you outside of the Olympics in 2 years?
Oh,
Covering
we got
that.
doing some broadcasting for the Grand Slam events. I'll be in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, first week of October. Looking forward to that. Getting more on the broadcast scene. Love
I
it.
assume you're going to link up on social media if people want to watch that and find out where they can watch you do some
Yeah,
broadcasting.
we got a new wave of that stuff. Jared Allen and some investors
that's
are
right.
involved. George Kittle, DJ Hawkinson. So
Wow, no
really?
kidding.
Yeah.
Good for you guys.
big time
Awesome.
stuff.
Thank you, Tyler. Thanks for being here, man.
Always, man.
Appreciate
Love
it, fellas.
That's
Thanks.
awesome. And this, real quick,
yeah.
if you don't mind, happy 30th birthday, Alexander Hockey.
Good call. Yeah. Bailey's 19 tomorrow. Don't forget Smitty Oom, too.
Smitty Oom, how can I forget?
Three huge.
Happy birthday,
And
Smitty
Sauce's birthday on Sunday.
Nobody cares.
Sunday.
fun.
Friday football feast with Charge, PA, Nordo. That's next, 9 to noon. We'll see you on Monday, 5:30 to 9.
This song goes out to the
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly